everybody, welcome to day 2 of our Bellringer. Today we're just going to do the line plot problem from slide 1. So remember yesterday I did the problems, the other problems on this slide, and I said if you wanted to save the line plot for today, that would kind of lighten your load a little bit. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a line plot using the following data. 1 75/100ths, which we could write in fraction form if we wanted to. 5 halves, which is the same as 2 1/2. Whoops, I wrote that backwards. Maybe it's opposite day. Okay, 2 1/2. Let's see, 1/4 and 6/3, which is the same as 2. Okay, so I need to organize this on my line plot. Okay, so I need to put all of these values in common terms, or like terms. Like terms is probably a better way to say it. So an example of that would be I could convert these two fractions, 75/100ths, 1 75/100ths and 2 1/2. I could convert those so that they have common denominators, but that wouldn't exactly help me deal with my 1/4. So I need to find a way to express all of these three fractions in like terms. And I think the way I'm going to do that is express these in terms of 100ths, or some amount out of 100, because 2 1/2, that's easy to write. That would be 2 50 out of 100. Think of like quarters, right? A half a dollar is 50 cents, so that would be 50 out of 100. And then 1/4, what's the value of 1/4? That's 25 cents out of 100 cents. So now I've got all of these in like terms. I can do 1 75/100ths, 2 50/100ths, 25/100ths, and 2. Okay, so let me make my line plot. 0, 1, no, I don't like that, I want more space. 0, 1, okay, so this is 50 out of 100, 1 50/100ths, or 1 1/2, 2 50/100ths, and then 3. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 75/100ths, that's going to land right here. Put an X there. 1 75/100ths, did that. 2 50/100ths, put an X right there. 25 out of 100 would be right here. And 2. Okay. And then the last thing I would do is write the data in its original form, just so you remember that these are equivalent. So 1 75/100ths, I can write that in decimal form. That's that. 5 halves, that's the same as 2 50/100ths. I can write that here. Those are equivalent. 1/4, that's the same as 25 out of 100. I can write that here. And 6/3 goes with the 2. Okay, there we go. That's our line plot.